Welcome to CoinMarketCap coverage on Ethereum. And we are here today to tell you about Ethereum. Now, Ethereum, what is Ethereum? That's what you're asking. Okay, so here you can take a look at the charts on TradingView. If you're into reading the candlesticks, you got a few Bollinger Bands here. Got a few bands, a few zigzags going out. Now, what is Ethereum? Ethereum is a decentralized open source blockchain system that features its own cryptocurrency, Ether. Ether works as a platform for numerous other cryptocurrencies, as well as for the execution and decentralization of smart contracts. Okay, so right there, we're going to stop and you're going to ask yourself, now, what is a smart contract? Okay, so we're going to click over here just to see what a smart contract is. Now, as you can tell, a smart contract is a self-executing computer program with the terms of the buyers and sellers agreement directly embedded into the lines of code. The program, along with the agreement it contains, is distributed across a decentralized blockchain network such as Ethereum or Ontology. A smart contract is automatically executed when certain conditions are met. Once the code is executed, it is virtually impossible to reverse or alter. Okay, smart contracts enable transactions and agreements to be anonymously executed among two or more parties that do not trust each other without the need for a third-party authority, justice system, or another external mechanism. And there you have it for the smart contracts, okay? Smart contracts are just that, they're self-executing contracts. Self-executing contracts. Now, I'm here to tell you that I don't trust a lot of sites, but I do trust CoinMarketCap. I mean, look right here. As soon as you don't understand something, they have a link to where you can click on it and go for it. Okay, so Ethereum was first described in 2013 white paper by Vitalik Buterin. Buterin, along with other co-founders, secured funding for the project on the online public crowd sale in the summer of 2014. The project team managed to raise $18.3 million in Bitcoin, and Ethereum's price in the initial coin offering was 31 cents, with over 60 million Ether sold, taking Ethereum's price now. That puts the return on investment at an annualized rate of over 270%, essentially almost quadrupling your investment every year since the year or the summer of 2014. So if you'd have got in at 2014 and got some of that at 31 cents, you would be a millionaire right now. I know some millionaires out there. We love you guys. Thank you for standing up for Ethereum and doing all the good things and providing the smart contracts. So right here, we're going to take a look at some of the co-founders, Russian-Canadian Vitalik Buterin. And you can just click on that name right there and they'll take you right to it. That's him. He is the co-founder of Ethereum. Buterin was born in Russia and raised in Canada in a suburb of Toronto. As a child, Buterin was quickly noticed for his mathematical skills and labeled as a gifted child. Buterin notes that growing up, sometimes he wished he were more normal. He often felt isolated from his friends due to his clever mind. Buterin first learned about Bitcoin in 2011 from his father, a computer scientist and computer developer. At 17, Buterin had no reason to be particularly interested in the concept of the currency with no intrinsic value. But later that year, upon quitting World of Warcraft, Buterin was looking for a new way to spend his time. Like most crypto enthusiasts, Buterin was skeptical on central governance and saw governments, corporate institutions, and banking as evil. Buterin believed digital currency could be a robust force in the decentralization movement as the framework for building a new type of economy defined by increased accessibility, transparency, and accountability. Okay, so he believes in all that. So how did Buterin come up with Ethereum? In 2013, Buterin attended a Bitcoin conference in California and realized that his interest in cryptocurrency was more than just a hobby. It was a realm of possibility. He dropped out of college and began sketching ideas for how to contribute to the movement. Later that year, he applied to be an intern at Ripple, but he ultimately rejected due to visa reasons. Some joke that the U.S. State Department unknowingly did him a huge favor. Without their rejection, he would have never started working on his next project, Ethereum. So you see, sometimes when one door closes, another door opens, okay? So never fret when you don't get what you want. He spent the next year traveling across the world and learning about different projects and ideas that developers were considering to add into the Bitcoin network. But ultimately, he realized that the nature of Bitcoin programming language limited its functionality. He believed that blockchain technology could be used for all sorts of softwares, asset holdings, databases, and networks, not just cryptocurrency. So he was embarked on the new idea. He wrote a white paper for Ethereum and sent it out to his friends. Immediately, there was a positive response. Many cryptographers believed in his vision and wanted to help him realize it. So they spent, they raised 31,000 BTC. Man, this guy is unbelievably, creative. So the next co-founder is Gavin Wood. Now, Gavin Wood is a British computer programmer, co-founder of Ethereum and Polkadot. He invented Solidity and wrote the yellow paper specifying the Ethereum virtual machine. Wood served as the Ethereum Foundation's first chief technology officer. After leaving Ethereum in 2016, he co-founded Partly Technologies, formerly ETH, which develops core infrastructure for Ethereum, Bitcoin, Zcash, and Polkadot. In 2020, Polkadot was launched. He brought lights of Web3 Foundation and made aware of his foundation to more blockchain developers. Quote, adoption will continue and the technology is not going away. And I definitely agree on that. So Gavin Wood, he is one of the technology leaders out here and the co-founder of Ethereum. Now let's take a look and see who else. You got Charles Hoskinson. Okay, let's see. Charles Hoskinson. Let's see, Mr. Charles. This is Charles Hoskinson, a Colorado-based mathematician and technology entrepreneur. He is also the co-founder of Cardano and co-founder of Ethereum, which are two of the world's most popular cryptocurrency networks. Hoskinson started off in consulting, but he quit his job in 2013 to focus on crypto and its potential, believing in that limited supply quality Bitcoin made it form a digital gold. Later that year, he developed the BitShares network, an early decentralized exchange platform. Then he started the Bitcoin Education Project, where he met Vitalik Buterin, and together, along with several other co-founders, they started Ethereum. And there you have it. Just the co-founders, once you create one, you just keep creating. What makes Ethereum unique? Ethereum has pioneered the concept of the blockchain smart contract platform. Smart contracts are computer programs that automatically execute the actions necessary to fulfill the agreement between several parties on the internet. That's all they are, a self-executing computer program. Smart contracts. Ethereum's principal innovation was designing a platform that allowed it to execute smart contracts using the blockchain, which further reinforces the already existing benefits of smart contract technology. Ethereum's blockchain was designed, according to co-founder Gavin Wood, as a sort of one computer for the entire planet, theoretically able to make any program more robust, censorship resistant, and less prone to fraud by running it on a globally distributed network of public nodes. Isn't that amazing? Just making everything so transparent right there in front of your eyes. Now, Ethereum has been going through all types of hard forks, burning mechanisms to raise the value. Interesting, less than 2 months after the London upgrade was implemented, the network had burned over 1 billion worth of Ether. So in 2022, Ethereum's plan is to switch to proof of stake. Now you ask, what is proof of stake? Now, proof of stake, or POS, is another consensus mechanism by the method of which blockchain confirms transactions and prevents the problem from double counting. Double counting occurs when the same coin or token is used for more than one transaction. While proof of work is used for Bitcoin transaction, proof of stake was created to work as a powerful alternative. Many researchers believe POS is significantly more energy efficient compared to the POW and more secure, although some critics question the integrity of these claims. Of course, everybody's going to question it. Proof of stakes involves miners validating additional blocks if they have greater amounts of money locked up in the system. To illustrate an example, a miner who owns 10% of the coins of Bitcoin will only be able to mine 10% of the blocks. Sometimes the energy costs are so high under POW that miners need to sell coins in order to pay their energy bills. POS structures means the mechanism can be less vulnerable to cyber attacks, as its structure acts as a disincentive for miners to attack the system due to the structural way the system ranks composition. You got day trading, player payout, all-time low, IDE, integrated development environment. You have long. It's just all types of definition, new word definitions coming out. We have to educate ourselves, people. Keep educating yourself. It's not going away. It's not going away, okay? So we're going to move over to the website and see what Ethereum. This is the white paper. If you want to go and read it, it explains everything you need to know about the history and where Ethereum came from. So you can read that. So Ethereum wallets. So here are some. What is an Ethereum wallet? So a wallet is where you keep your coins, of course, and you have the keys to it. So you keep the keys. You're your own bank, okay? You are your own bank. Never forget that. All right? Okay, so here are a few things you can do to get started with Ethereum. So, Ethereum.org is your portal to the world of Ethereum. So, if you want to trust anything, trust Ethereum.org. The tech is new and ever evolving. It helps to have a guide. Here's what we recommend you do if you want to dive in. Pick a wallet. Get some Ethereum. Use dApp. dApps are applications powered by Ethereum. And then you start building. I mean, it's right here in the hands of you. You have your own banking system. You have your own creating system right here. We want to thank you for joining in. If you want to learn more about Ethereum, please go to ethereum.org and you can find out just as much as you want. Okay, so we love you guys. We hope that this little educational program brought to you by CoinMarketCap is what you need to get your feet wet in the world of Ethereum. because this is where it all takes place. Okay, everything is built on Ethereum that I can see. You can go in and see all the applications built on Ethereum. Check it out, like, follow, and subscribe.